Welcome to this explainer. Okay, listen up, because today we're tackling something that is literally going to change how you approach your entire training routine. If you've been putting in the hours, sweating it out, and your physique still feels just totally stuck, well, you're in exactly the right place. We're going to reveal this completely overlooked hidden stat that's almost certainly the very thing holding you back.
So, ever wonder why your physique feels stuck? Let me just give you a spoiler right out of the gate here. It is not because your arms are too small. And no, it's not because you need to squeeze another set of bicep curls into your routine. It's actually because you have a weak neck. I know, it sounds too simple, right? But it's the one thing almost everyone misses. All right, let's jump right into section 1, the plateau, skipping the forgotten muscle.
Think about your normal routine. You're probably out there smashing your chest, back, shoulders, and legs, right? I mean, most people blast chest day like it's a national holiday. They're flexing their arms in the mirror every 5 minutes, hitting those shoulders incredibly hard. But despite all that massive effort, the neck is literally nowhere in the program. You could be training your chest and arms for years, but you're leaving your neck looking pencil thin. Look, you wouldn't skip calf day. Okay, well, maybe you skipped calf day last week, but you know you shouldn't. Yet, we skip neck day without a second thought.
Moving on to section 2, leveling up, hidden armor and aesthetics. Adding just a couple of inches to your neck, it unlocks this entirely new aura. First off, a thicker neck actually makes your jawline look noticeably sharper. Second, it makes your traps look significantly bigger because it seamlessly connects your upper body. It literally frames your whole physique. It's the absolute foundation of your physical presence. You know those before and after photos where a guy has the exact same face, the exact same body, but just a slightly thicker neck? Suddenly the skinny-looking dude transforms. He looks like an athlete, a fighter, or some action movie character. It's an absolute aesthetic game changer.
But hey, it's not just about looking good. There are massive functional benefits here too. The first hidden benefit is pain relief. By fixing those weak neck muscles, you can actually stop the stiff neck, the daily headaches, and that terrible nagging pain that makes you feel 40 when you're only 20. So many of those daily posture issues just vanish when you strengthen the neck. And the second big benefit? Sports protection. If you play football, rugby, or do MMA, wrestling, or boxing, training your neck gives you literal built-in armor. It stabilizes your head, protects against impact, and basically makes you way harder to knock around in the real world.
Which brings us to section 3, the rapid growth phenomenon.
Now here's the kicker. Your neck grows faster than most other muscles simply because it barely gets worked in daily life. Most people think, it's too small, who cares? But because it is completely 100% untrained, the moment you start targeting it properly, the newbie gains come ridiculously fast. We're talking insanely fast. In just a few months, you're going to see such wild changes that you'll be kicking yourself wondering why you didn't start doing this years ago.
But before you rush to the gym, we need to talk about section 4, the trap, spinal roulette. We really need to slow down here, because as the source material strictly warns, neck bridges are basically spinal roulette. Sadly, this is the exact method most people see going viral online. And yeah, it looks hardcore, right? Like you're auditioning for Cirque du Soleil or something. But the truth is, even if you execute a neck bridge perfectly, over time it is absolutely brutal on your spine. It's literal spinal roulette. So let's skip the circus tricks entirely. We need to stick to what is safe, simple, and actually effective. So let's get into how to do this right in section 5, the blueprint, 3 safe neck exercises.
Exercise number 1 is the neck curl. You're going to lie back on a flat bench with your head hanging just off the edge. From there, simply tuck your chin to your chest and then lower your head back down nice and slow. The absolute key here is starting with just your body weight. Seriously, you don't need to be a hero on day 1. Later on, as you progress, you can add a weight plate resting on your forehead. Just throw a towel under it for comfort.
Next up is the neck extension. For this one, you just flip over. Lie face down on the bench with your head hanging off. Place a weight plate on the back of your head. Now you lower and raise your head, but it must be entirely under control. Listen to me carefully here. Absolutely no snapping your head back like you're suddenly checking the ceiling tiles. Control is everything if you want safety and growth.
And the third exercise rounds the whole thing out: side flexion and rotation. You can do this lying sideways on a bench, or honestly, even just on your couch at home. Slowly drop your ear down toward your shoulder, and then return to a neutral position. For full balance, you should also practice simply turning your head from side to side. You can totally add weight to this later if you want those next level gains, but getting that lateral balance right first is absolutely crucial.
All right, let's wrap this up with Section 6, the final challenge, your transformation action plan.
Here is the exact execution strategy you need. Step 1. Stick only to those 3 safe exercises we just covered. Remember, no spinal roulette. Step 2. Do 3 sets of 10 to 20 reps for each exercise. Step 3. You only need to do this twice a week. That's it. And Step 4. Progressively add weight over time as the movements start feeling easier.
Now, if you followed those steps consistently and, most importantly, safely, here's the timeline of what you can expect. Day 1, you're just starting out, keeping it safe. By the 1-month mark, you will already notice a visible difference in the mirror. And by 6 months, people are literally going to start asking if you secretly joined the NFL. The transformation is really that dramatic.
180 degrees. That is the shift we are talking about here. In just 1 month, the entire shape of your neck can do a total 180. Look, a strong neck doesn't just make you look physically powerful. It literally changes how people perceive you in the everyday world. It commands instant attraction, respect, confidence, presence, and it all comes from this one single muscle that most guys completely ignore.
Which leaves us with this final question to chew on. Are you going to stay unbalanced and pencil thin, or are you ready to finally build your armor? If you're committing to neck day and you are ready to transform your look, drop the word neck in the comments. And be sure to subscribe for more insights to completely dominate your physique. Thanks for joining this explainer, and we'll catch you next time.